For what? Oh, you look away from me, trying not to catch my eye. But you didn't turn fast enough, did you? Did you turn? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You don't like my voice? You don't like my voice? I got this voice because I have to yell all the time. Because nobody around here will listen to me. You don't like that I scratch so much? Yes. And excuse me, I scratch so much because my neurons are on fire. Yeah. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking I'm crazy. You think I give a hoot? You people look at my shopping bag. Call me crazy because I save all this junk? Or should we call the one who buy it? Or should we call the one who buy it? In my belief, we, at one time or another, secretly ask ourselves this question. Am I crazy? Am I? Well, in my case, the answer came back. A resounding yes. Yes, you are. You may be thinking, how does a person know if they're crazy or not? Right? But sometimes you don't. Sometimes you can go through life suspecting you are, but never really knowing about it. But sometimes you know for sure that you're crazy. Because so many people around calling you crazy that it's your word against the others. But in my case, my symptoms are subtle but unmistakable to the trained eyes. For instance, let's see, here I am, standing on the corner of don't walk, waiting for these aliens from outer space to show up. Aliens, outer space. You call that crazy, don't you? Mm-hmm. You call that crazy, don't you? Well, see, I don't want to sound negative about going crazy, or I don't want to over-romanticize it either. But frankly, going crazy was the best thing that has ever happened to me, you know. I refuse to be intimidated by reality anymore. After all, what is reality anyways? Nothing but a collective hunch, you know. My space chums say that reality was once a primitive method of crowd control that got out of hand. In my opinion, reality is an absurdity dressed up in a three-piece suit, something like that. Oh, I made some studies. And reality is the leading cause of stress amongst those in touch with it. So, since I put reality on my back burner, my days are jam-filled and fun. Yeah. So, now it should come as no shock that I am the creative consultant to these aliens from outer space. They're this kind of like a cosmic fact-finding committee, you know, they've been searching all over the universe for the signs of intelligent life. Yeah. We're determined to figure out once and for all just what the hell it all means, this humanity thing and all. But not only I got this hook up with humanity, I have this hookup thing with humanity as a whole. animals and plants too. I used to talk to plants all the time. Until one day, they started talking back to me. The plant said, Trudy, shut up! Okay. I got this built-in video recorder in my head. It records everything like that. Like this. Like this. My head feels like somebody's dial switching between humanity, my brain. Oh, my brain. You know? And I seem to pick up signals that seem to transmit the snatches of people's life. I hear this. You can hear it too, right? Oh, right. I hear this sound, and I know it's a trance time. My umbrella hat works as a satellite dish. That's how I get it. That's how I make my space drones. I was in one of my trances, watching a scene from someone's life, a love scene. And suddenly, I realized that they were watching the trances with me. Oh, glitches. I have glitches. Whoa, I now see an actress. Black, here, Bridget. Oh, I see her outside Alize wants to theater all the time. Oh. I'm glad that you came tonight. I sometimes worry that no one will show up. And without you, there'd be little point in me being here. Oh, I think you should know that I worry a lot. Yeah. Oh, I worry Andy Warhol may be right. And everyone will be famous for 15 minutes. How will there ever be room for us all in rehab? I worry if peanut oil comes from peanuts, and say olives. Olive oil comes from olives. Where does baby oil come from? One thing I have no worry about is whether God exists. But it has occurred to me that God has Alzheimer's and has forgotten we exist. Oh, what a tragedy. Oh, I worry that our lives are like Hindi serials. We could go on for months, not tune into them, and then 6 months later we look in, and guess what? The same stuff is still going on. I worry no matter how cynical you become, it's never enough to keep up. Never enough. Oh, like the Nobel Sperm Bank. You know, something bothers me about the world's greatest geniuses just sitting around, reading pornography and jerking off. I worry where tonight fits in this cosmic scheme of things. Oh. I worry there is no cosmic scheme of things. worries of my own. This trance thinks they're entertaining, yeah, but distracting at the same time. When somebody else has a remote control. My space drums say that they're learning so much about humanity since they timeshare my trances. They say, Judy, the human mind is so strange. I say, that's nothing compared to human genitals. Oh, next to sharing my trances, they also love going through my stuffs, you know. Sometimes they find it quite hard to grasp things that comes easy to us, just because they don't have our frame of reference. What I do is, I saw them this. I saw them this can of tomato soup and say, this is soup. Say what? Soup. And I told him this picture of a painting of a can of a tomato soup and say, this is art.
This is art.
Now I shuffle them behind my back. Now, what is this?
Soup.
Who said that? Huh? This is soup. This is art. Oh, new channel. Oh, now I see a pumpkin. Oh, nicely mealwork. Oh, fins of flat. Oh my God. Oh, some kind of bar, cloud or something. I'm getting out.
I am getting my act together and throwing it in your face. I want to insult every member of the human race. I am Agnes Angst. I don't kiss ass. I don't say thanks. This is a night of sharing for the sharing impaired. We're all soulmates after all in the vast cosmic dustbin of intergalactic space. The universe contains 100 billion galaxies, and each galaxy contains 100 billion stars, and we are micro specks on spec ship Earth. So the fact that my parents kicked me out of the house and someone stole my parrot should mean very little in the scheme of things, but no, I am quite upset about it. Even as a fetus, I had womb angst. Inside the amniotic sac, the fetus has on a headset plugged into a DNA tape loop that plays over and over, auto-reverse, all the rotten things that have happened throughout history. I knew that the place I was coming into was bound to be a tampered with Tylenol pins and Girl Scout cookies, ground zero kind of place. And yet, here I am. But I don't mind it. I have something vital that I want to share with you, that I learned in a self-help book that I found in the bathroom of the House of Pancakes. Will, by Gordon Liddy, master of the Watergate caper, my new guru, who said, when holding his hand over a lit candle, the trick is not to mind it. And I don't mind it, that when I came into the world, Elvis was already fat. And I don't mind it when I heard that Ozzy Osbourne bit the head off a bat. And I don't mind that I was born at a time of a crime known as Watergate, and I must have missed out on most things that made America great. I don't mind that no matter how much contempt I have for society, it is nothing compared to the contempt that society has for me. I don't mind that there's no more avant-garde, but my mother took it pretty hard. I don't mind that I took my goldfish and I put it in water from the faucet and it died. Our drinking water caused it. I don't mind that I wake up every morning and I feel like I want to vomit. I don't mind that the teenage suicide rate is soaring like Halley's Comet. And the boy that I loved the most died last year of an overdose, but I don't mind it. I have set a goal to get so strong that I can peel onions all day long and never shed one tear. I want my skin to thicken so that if I'm panic-stricken when the post-nuke days get here, I won't feel any fear as I watch me and the world disappear. The trick is not to mind it. If you're looking for peace, this is where you'll find it. Gordon Liddy showed me the way, and I've been on this heavy metaphor maintenance all day. For life, life is like a candle flame, and we are Gordon Liddy's hand hovering over it. And it hurts like hell. But the trick is not to mind it. I mind it.
Oh, there's that sound again. Oh, looks like we're somewhere in suburbia. Oh wow, I've seen her. I should see her in TV. Here's the set Tupperware. About a month ago, I was shown some products designed to improve the sex lives of suburban housewives. I got so excited, I had to come on public access and tell you about it. To look at me, you would never suspect that I was a non-orgasmic woman. This means that it was possible for me to have an orgasm, but highly unlikely. To me, I thought the term sexual freedom meant freedom from having to have sex. And then along came good vibrations. Oh, and was I surprised? Oh, now I'm a regular cat on a hot tin roof. Oh, as a love object, it surpasses my husband, Harold, by a country mile. Oh, by a country mile. Oh, but please! This is no threat to the family unit. Think of it as, the spice packet inside instant noodles. Yeah, think of it as spice pack for the bedroom. Can you afford one, you say? Can you afford not to have one? I say. Why? The time it saves. That alone is worth the price. I mean, I would rank it up there with cup noodles and Pop-Tarts. But does it kill the romance, you say? And I say, what doesn't?
What about the guilt, you say? That thought did cross my mind. But at one time, I felt guilty for using cake mix instead of baking from scratch. I learned how to live with it. I can learn how to live with this.
Oh. You hear the sound? Yeah. Oh! Yeah, the Arabic class! Oh! She's the one wearing dangling earrings at Arabic class. One more time, ladies. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now for the abs. 1, 2. Oh, I've been on 4 job interviews today, Eileen, and I've got 1 more to go. Bye. Oh, I lost my job with the answering service because I wouldn't lie for people who wanted me to say they were out when they weren't. These days, I tell you, integrity, not a required skill. Whew. Oh, about that, this may sound like this may sound like an excuse, but some of my job problems, really not my fault. I'm, dyslexic. I mean, they say that I don't type, file, or even, spell well, it's hard to type when you can't spell. And it's hard to type when everything you type looks like alphabet soup. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, I'd do better at something creative. And I feel I am somewhat creative, but just lack the talent to go with it. But, being creative without talent is like, what's that word? Oh, being a perfectionist and not being able to do anything right. All my life I wanted to be somebody. But I see now, I should have been more specific. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, wait. 1. It's not that I lack ambition, Eileen. I am ambitious. No, wait, I got this. I am ambitious. In the sense, I want to be more than I am now. But if I were truly ambitious, I think I'd already be more than I am now. Oh, no. A sobering thought, Eileen. What if, right at this very moment, I am living to my full potential? Oh, whatever. I have about reached the conclusion. If I'm going to make something with my life, it won't be through work stuff. It will have to be through personal growth stuff. Yay! Woo. Go for the burn, ladies. Go for the burn. And 5, 6, 7, 8. Now for a little stretch. Oh, I've been to this seminar, Eileen, and it has opened me up like hot steam. I've got clear. My ambitions with life simply way too high. Never mind. So are yours, I bet, Eileen. Because we're all being force-fed a lot of false hopes, about romance and, success and sex. I mean, the ladies in the room know what I'm talking about. And life. Oy, oy, oh no, my earring fell. My mom gave it to me, it's okay. Oy. Oh, my seminar leader said to me, Eileen, you know what he said? Kirsty, you're a classic bathtub case. I mean, I do have a loose grip on my fantasies and my realities too, but that's okay. Okay, 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, a 5. Oh, Eileen, we had this exercise. We played this game called We Know Everything We Need to Know. Only if we knew it. So, in that, we were told to be silent, and our minds would tell us whatever we needed to know. So, So, I flashed to this time when I lost my contact lenses, and then there I was trying to search for my contact lenses, which I couldn't even find because I had lost my contact lenses. And I thought, wow, the story of my life. I mean, the seminar ends tonight, Eileen. Oh no, they're going to make us face our fears tonight. I mean, my fears, they're more subtle. Like I fear not being at work or not having a job, and then when I am in my job, I always, constantly have the feeling like I'm gonna get fired. I don't know. Oh, but the worst fear I have, it's that this feeling I once had may come back, and oh my God, it might come again and again. And again, and let's not think about it. I have a broken hearing to worry about. So these seminars have been good for me, Eileen, which is more than I can say for any job I've ever had. I hate this class anyways. Nice space jump set. Trudy, the intelligence, it's just the tip of the iceberg. The more you know about things, the lesser knowing the meaning of thing means. So forget about the meaning of life. See, it's not what we know. It's not so much what we know, but how we know. And what it is about us that needs to know. So no matter how much you know, there's always more to knowing than you could ever know. Sir Isaac Newton. He secretly said to some of his friends that he knew how the gravity behaved, but not how it worked. So the operative word here is apple. So where is there soup? Where's that soup? Is there soup? No. You ever feel like somebody's in a wavelength? Then you must realize how I must feel now. Oh, beautiful. So beautiful. Oh, Fendi bag. Expensive. Oh, beautiful. Jewelry. Rich type. Oh, let's see. Sit in patient. Oh, some kind of beauty salon or something. How much longer must I wait? Oh, I have read all the magazines. I will have to be shampooed again. Lonely. Lonely. It's Kate. No, I wasn't sure that was you either. That's what comes off letting Bucci, the arrogant, do our hair, I suppose. And I'm here hoping Stephen can do something to undo the harm he's done. I mean, what is this? Oh, I am sick of being the victim of fashion trend that I reflect, but don't even understand. Oh, I tell you, coming here today was so humiliating. There were people in the street staring at my haircut. People would normally be intimidated. But I said to him, please, Bucci, nothing too radical, and that's why. This side looks less radical. Oh well, I have gotten scads of compliments. Oh yeah. Especially when they see just this side and not this side. I've been waiting here so long today that soon this side will start looking like this side. Lonely, you must read this article I've just finished. Magazine. Where was I? Fascinating. It's all about how you can actually die of boredom. A slow, agonizing death. They've done studies. And even as I was reading this very article, in the back of my mind, I suddenly found myself thinking, how boring. Oh! Guess who was at Raphael's last night? With someone who was not her husband. Oh, no, I will not tell you. Okay, I will only say that she's someone you know rather well. Now can you guess? Yes, I am having an affair. But not for long, I think, because it's one thing to tolerate a boring marriage. But a boring affair? It does not make sense. I guess I'm just saying this because I think I want Freddie, my husband, to hear about it and get upset. Oh, of course. It has occurred to me that he might hear about it and not get upset. Like last year. I lost the tip of my little finger in a dreadful cooking accident. Oh, and to this day, he has yet to notice. But this haircut, Loney. Hard to miss this haircut, no? Ah, not a word. Anyway, I look at my disfigured fingertip and I think, how terrible that this should have happened. Oh. Next week, I am going to LA. To see a plastic surgeon. Yeah, about a new fingertip. Oh, maybe I should get him to operate on this haircut while he's at it. I hate the thought of going to LA. If you think I'm bored here, you should see me there. Like, I don't know, Loney. Am I so jaded that I can't be uplifted anymore? Or do I find being uplifted ultimately boring? That is really jaded. I don't even know why I bother going there. I'm gonna be just a big yawn with a bad haircut. Give me that magazine. Yeah, I was to rip out that article on boredom. I am going to have it printed and give copies to all of my friends because now I know what's wrong with us all. Yeah, it says here. Did you read? Having everything can sometimes make you stop wanting anything. I understand now. It's called the rich people's burnout. And if Town and Country is writing about it, a magazine not known for their psychological insight, well, it must be of epidemic proportion. Don't you think? La porte? All this searching, all these chances, all this data, and all we really know is how little we know about all these things. My space jump said that maybe the secrets of life that we don't understand are like the cosmic carrots that grows in front of our nose that keeps us going. So maybe we should forget about finding the meaning of life. Okay? Forget about the meaning of life. Sit back and enjoy the mystery of life. The operative word here is what? Apple. Mystery. Not meaning. Mystery. So, and yet if life is meaningless, oh, maybe that is the greatest mystery of all. Oh. that they took me, no, I took them somewhere where they could get goosebumps. They were dying to see how it feels like the goosebumps, you know. So I decided I should take them in a play. I once got goosebumps that way. On the way to the theater, we stopped by to look at the stars. As usual, I felt, you know, and then I felt even deeper, you know, to this capacity to be in awe about something. And then I was even more awestruck at the fact that I was, in some small way, a part of something which I was in awe about. Wow. My space jumps have a word for it. Oh, infinita. Yeah. I feel so happy. My heart so full of joy. This feeling, it went on and on looking at the stars. I decided I would set my time aside to do some aerobics every day, yeah. Because at the moment you're most in awe of all about life that you don't understand. You're closer to understanding it at all than at any other time.
Anybody else? Yeah, drive up 9th Street, please. You know, you're the second guy this month tried to pull out trade in this bizarre fashion. The last guy was more normal. He wanted my life story and a blowjob. What is that you said? You don't care what's between my legs? Just my life history, huh?
But I got news. What's between her legs is her life history. Well, me and Brandy, we started a new startup. Phone sex. No germs, no hand-to-hand combat. Just another dead body.
You ever seen a stray dog on the streets? I can tell whether or not they're going to survive or they won't, just by looking at them. I don't know how I can do it, but I can I, Tina? Like this one dog, Princess, belonged to this old wino named Jim who used to do delivery for a Greek place over on 8th Street. Now, lunch hour, they would just put him through the ringer. Go to Broadway, go to Brill, go here, go there. For him and Princess, they're like Siamese twins. Fade out, fade in. One day, Jim is on his route, and he just gets so stressed that he keels over in a hump, just like that. Now, long story short, the paramedics come, pronounce him dead as a doornail. They throw him into one of those plastic body bags, throw him in the back of the ambulance, jump in and drive off. Now, Princess sees him pulling out with Jim in the back, and she freaks, just howling and yowling. Then breaks loose and takes off after the ambulance. Fade out, fade in. They're at the hospital. They're taking Jim out of the ambulance when all of a sudden...
Girl, let me tell the rest. Okay, so this dog with her bony ass, she runs up to the body bag, starts whining and scratching. She gets the body bag open, starts licking Jim's face. And the old weeno, he all of a sudden pops out of the body bag like an old rusty bed spring. Well, baby, the medics, well, they just had heart failures themselves.
Anyway, so they take Jim in to get a checkup because, you know, he's not dead, but he also doesn't...
Well, he didn't look well either.
So, anyways, the next day, we don't know. He could have died. Maybe he did, maybe he didn't. None of us could have known for sure.
Some people surmise it's always such a long wait. Maybe he died in the waiting room. I'm convinced what did it was him being stuck inside a body bag while he was still alive. He thought, body bag? I must be dead. And the very thought that he had died might have been the very thought that killed him.
Anyway.
See, mind is a very powerful tool.
Anyways, the next day, we see Princess on the street, shaking, like I've never seen her before.
She didn't know what hit her. That's the look on her face. I know that look. I said to myself, this dog, she ain't gonna survive out here. And hell she did. She never kicked into survival mode like you need to, like we do, Brandy. You either do or you don't.
Well, Tina, don't you ever let them put me in one of those body bags unless you're prepared to chase that ambulance, rip it open, and lick my face, because I don't have no pet to take care of me.
Oh, just lick you right now.
Anyways, this dog. The thing that keeps me thinking about this dog is that she had the dumbest look on her face, but she was smart enough to know that Jim was still alive, which is more than you can say for us. And the medics too. Life and death is their expertise. That dog, you know, she knew something none of us know, something about life.
That dog. You can't say that dog knew more about life than us. It's just that she knew something more about Jim.
Yeah. Well, we know about life. While you're writing about life, we're out here on the streets living it on a gut level.
Yeah, the first thing they teach you after fellatio is how to listen.
People don't need sex so much as they need to be listened to. That's the secret of our business.
How to listen.
Tina, cut the vulgarity. We have a sensitive writer here.
Sensitive? Brandy! We gotta get back. Need that telephone, dude.
Yeah.
Pull over. We'll get over right here.
Okay.
What such at getting outside. Don't step in the puddle.
Girl? Girl.
Ciao. Later.
Dear Trudy, thanks for making our stay here so jam-packed and fun-filled. Sorry to abort our mission. Sorry. It is not over. Just temporarily stripped. Oh. We have orders to go to a higher bio-vibrational plane. Your space charms. But what we cherish the most is the goosebump experience. Yeah. Did I say what happened at the play? We were there. We're there at the play, watching in the dark. And then suddenly one of them tugged my sleeves and said, Trudy, look. I said, what's it? She said, Trudy, look, goosebumps. Goosebumps? Oh, you got goosebumps? You really like the play that much, I asked? They said it was not the play that got them goosebumps. It was the audience. I forgot to tell them to watch the play. They were watching the audience the whole time. They were watching you. And you. No, you're too handsome, not watching you. You. All of you. Not watching the play, they were watching you. To sit together in the dark, watching something, laughing together, crying together, cringing together sometimes. That just knocked them out. They said, Trudy, the play was the soup, and the audience were art.
passion project. Hope you felt our passion. We just want to say thank you so much for coming to see this show, this experimental theater, and for taking the time to be with us today. Both Alize and I took great joy in directing this piece, and yeah, this particular play means a lot to me as an individual, and just thank you to One World Theater for allowing us to do this piece. I don't know if you know, but we put this together in 1 week. So, thank you all for being here. All right.
Oh yeah, thank you so much. And it's very emotional because it's been a very intense week. Some of them we got to work for the first time together. Sorry. But yeah, very proud with everybody.
So thank you to our actors. And again, thank you to our art.
Thank you everyone.
But I will find my bitch in the car with my MP3 DVD from the back of the car. I don't see what anyone can see and anyone else. But up, down, the left, right, left, the BA start. Just because we use cheese doesn't mean we're not smart. I don't see what anyone can see and anyone else. But you are always trying to keep it real. I'm in love with how you feel. I don't see what anyone